OG, triple OG.
Hell yeah.
Only Big Pun I know is Still Not a Player. That's Big Pun, right?
I can never turn that song off when it comes on.
Mine's
like,
100%.
Literally, I can't.
Have y'all heard the original?
Yeah. It's
Not
cool.
Don't Want to Be a Player? It's just Joe.
Oh, yeah, it's like, it's not a player or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah,
And then
because
I
the
guess
second one
remix
is Still Not a Player.
Yeah.
I miss song titles like that.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah. Mad Lately.
Here.
Episode 33. I'm Rosecransvic.
We made it to episode. I'm Gina Views.
I'm Gabe Z.
We made it to episode 33.
33.
You thought we wasn't?
Yeah.
Cancel Christmas.
They thought we wasn't.
Yeah. No, it's
Can
good
I do
though.
that on YouTube? He gonna clip that part out. I did the middle finger, Josh. I can do that. Let's go.
Yeah, straight.
Nah, shout out to our supporters though. Nah, shout out to the real supporters.
Real supporters.
But I think the haters have like, most of them have like gone by the wayside by now, and we just have like, you know, the people that support us. If you fuck with us, then you're here. If you don't, then you're like.
I think they
else.
went back to work.
That
Because it was kind of like the pandemic was going on when we first started. It was like
Yeah.
deep in the pandemic. So I
There
think
was a
they
lot
kinda
of time
went
to
back
hate.
work. Yeah.
EDD ran out.
Yeah. I mean, well, with all the haters, we get that one special listener. I got a message earlier today
Yeah.
that reached out to me and was like, "Hey, man."
Read it verbatim.
Huh?
We gotta shout him out.
Oh yeah. So shout out to my brother Don. Lives in San Diego. He just earlier this morning he sent me this message. He says, "Looking forward to watching y'all tonight, man. Lost my brother 2 weeks ago, and life ain't felt right since. But I'm looking forward to a good laugh tonight, and all about your weekend, brother. Keep doing your thing."
Thank you, Don.
Hashtag-
Yeah,
Mad
appreciate
Lately.
you, Don. That's love.
Thank
That
you.
is love, man.
But it's true. Like, if you guys have ever, I mean, everybody's gone through some shit, right? But
Yeah.
there is like sometimes the smallest things can like bring a sense of normalcy, make you feel a little better, get you out of a mood. Like, I'm very much a person of mood. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably a extremely moody person, and it's only getting worse like the older I get. Because once I'm in like an upset mood, like it's hard to get me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I just remove myself from talking to anybody. I'm like, I'm in a fucking mood. Let me get over this myself. But it'll be certain shit that like you could be on like listening to the radio or listening to a podcast, and it's hilarious or something, and it brings you out of that mind state, and you just remember about funny shit. Your mind gets completely like off that for a few minutes. So I definitely know how that is.
Sometimes it takes you out of that, like the mindset of being too serious and like just like, bruh.
On God, I watch
It's not
stand-up
that
comedy
serious.
like if I
Yeah.
have like the blues or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like some good shit though.
I like to watch Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Because their imagination just blows my mind. And it's like, how the hell did these kids really imagine? Like, I did not have a big imagination as a kid. So it's like, how... It's like, how the hell did these kids, they imagine them being like on adventurous shit. Like, it's, I don't know, it's crazy. And then they actually have full blown conversations with each other. They can understand each other. Like, I can't understand a 2-year-old, 1-year-old baby, but them kids understand each other. Like, I don't know.
Yo.
You're gonna be so mad when you realize this is a documentary.
Yo, did you ever hear about that theory about the Rugrats?
It's like,
That they're like all dead or something?
yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
then All Grown Up
That
was
blew
like
my
their what is it? Not
Wait, so they're all dead?
reincarnation.
Like it's Sixth Sense?
Like all my friends are dead. Like,
Oh.
like Sixth Sense, kind of. Yeah, like
They're really the ghosts.
it was some weird shit that like only they could see each other. Like that was the reason why like the dad was always inventing shit to like make up for like his lost children. So weird. It was weird. It was a very dark. I'm like, Nickelodeon, you gotta chill out.
I hate all of those freaking because those things send me into a loophole. Those conspiracy theories about cartoons and stuff. Because it was also something about like South Park. I saw something about Ed and Eddie. Like they were like all pedophiles or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah. A bunch, all the cartoons that we grew up like they
People
just ruined my
try
fucking
to
childhood.
ruin them.
Yeah.
When we get older, they do like some like thesis paper and just fucking ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Because they
shit.
was
They
high and
went
they had
too
a
deep.
weird ass perspective.
It's literally that. It was somebody on a shroom
Yeah.
trip. Oh my God, the Rugrats are dead.
I know exactly what happened. They were dead to begin with.
How was your weekend though, Gabe?
It was good. It was dope. It was my girl's birthday, so we just
Okay,
hung
shout
out.
out to Mrs. Gabe C.
Yeah. We held it down.
Happy birthday, girl.
Had a little barbecue in the backyard.
Okay.
OG, you know, backyard.
Very COVID friendly. Yeah.
Backyard boogie.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
and then on Sunday,
Oh,
I had
hold on. You can give her that. You gave her that rhino. You gave her that rhino.
What'd she get for her
Nah.
birthday?
she got.
What'd she get?
She got air.
I got her some the finest Kobe beef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took her on a nice little date. On
Is that a
Friday.
euphemism?
No.
Okay. Got her that old wagyu.
No, we had a great time, man. A really
I
great
gave
time.
that bitch a tomahawk. No, I'm just playing. All right, go on.
I gave her the Kobe beef like Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh,
No,
okay.
And then Sunday we had another show with Blast at the same spot.
Yeah,
and
talk
he-
about it.
Amazing,
That shit
man.
looked lit.
Yeah, both shows sold out in less than an hour. OC sounds like the spot to be
Hey
in
man,
right now.
yeah, we
These
might have to
big-ass
reschedule
festivals.
Rosecrans Live to
Yeah,
Orange
no,
County, bro.
Yeah.
Los
Don't come to
Angeles.
OC.
Don't come to Orange County all of a sudden. I'm
Hey.
gonna just camp out in Buena Park. Like this is close enough to LA.
Don't come to LA.
On God. Yeah, no, I love that sweater. Shout out to League and two. Yeah, so it's like you guys are selling out shows in Orange County. How does that happen? And you know, what was the crowd react? How was the crowd reacting to Blast?
Man, this was the second one with like, I think there was like at least 700, 800 people in attendance.
Wow.
And every
And this is indoor?
person, yeah.
Wow.
And with the ticket, you have to show up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, or else you won't get in with the tickets.
Wow.
So they're very strict. So
That's
everyone was
fire.
already inside.
Yeah.
So when he performed at 7, it was like a packed house.
It was a day party
It
then.
was a day party. Yeah, Sundays OC.
Wow. Why didn't you tell me?
Again,
I
he did it
tell
again.
you.
You did?
I told you.
He didn't tell
last
me.
week.
Wait. Telling
we're
and
having-
posting on Instagram is a
Two
little
different-
different.
yeah.
No. If we rewind back to the last episode,
Okay.
I told you it was cracking. We're gonna have the same one this Sunday.
What did I say?
Did
I
you
said,
say
I
that?
said, give me a section. You said, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Who got me?
Not Gabriel.
I didn't even have a section. Now that I
Not
think of
DJ
it.
Gabe C.
Well, I'm in the middle of switching up my management right now.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Oh shit.
So right
All
now, so
right.
yeah.
All right.
So when we figure out everything, I'll make sure I get you a section.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Perfect. All right.
Right
Oh,
now we're
sorry.
doing winging the
Winging
whole
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, wingman.
Shout out to
Oh,
Blast though.
Ah. You gonna be my manager too? Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck yeah. All booking inquiries.
Yo, he got Duno right. You look at Duno's shoes. You look at Duno's chain from when I first met him. All I'm saying.
Okay.
All I'm saying. Duno, I have this like different smile every time I see him. It gets bigger and bigger. He just be talking different. So I'm financially stable, fool, and I'm just like. And I'm like,
financially
yeah, I
stable,
like
fool."
that. I like that talk. I like that talk.
Okay. Yeah, Callie, come on, put me in some Fashion Nova or something. I'm trying to quit my job. What's that? I'm quitting this week.
2-week notice.
This is my 2-week notice. I know y'all asses is watching. They was all in the team's group chat. We seen Gina on TMZ. Yeah, she's on No Jumper now too. Y'all might have to get her accounts. Fuck y'all.
Oh,
Fuck y'all.
the jig is up.
The jig is up.
The jig is up. It was only a matter of time.
They saw the Blueface shit. They said, "Oh, are you what's going on? Are you like a part of his you know how they say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Are you a part of that? What's going on? Are you gonna be able to come and fuck y'all? He don't have that. Yeah.
They thought you're part of the cult,
Yeah. Ah,
which is not a cult. Shout out to Blueface.
nah, but yeah, Callie. I'm trying to turn into one of them Instagram bitches.
Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. That's dope. But yeah, shout out to Blast. Shout out to Blast. He
Yeah.
he FaceTimed us and showed us love. We definitely got to get him on the show soon.
Yes.
Very soon. That's
Have to.
Mando.
It's inevitable. We've been wanting Blast since episode 1.
Yeah.
We wanted Blast to be we had it planned out.
Yeah.
Blast, Blueface. Like,
Yeah.
we just was like, episode 1, episode 2, we had it planned out. But
But
it happened
when
in-
we bring them on, like I like to bring guests on when it makes the most sense possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when they're promoting something, when something's about to pop off, you know what I'm saying? Some announcements could be made with us. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That would be crazy.
I heard that he's tuned in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be
Shout out
dope.
to everybody watching, all the rappers, all the artists, all the, everybody.
Yeah, and shout out to everybody who be like posting us and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's
It's
love.
a lot of the artists and stuff. Keon told me we're his favorite podcast.
One Take Ocho too. We gotta shout out One Take Ocho.
Yeah,
Yep.
I appreciate that because that's true. Like
Griffin PJ.
a
Always
lot,
say
yeah.
that.
And they always be posting us too. It's those are the people who's been like, I would say, who's seen us from the bottom, from the ground up and shit. So
Yeah.
And got
just
to grow
see that
together.
song. Yeah, so they as happy
That's
as we
fire.
are,
No,
Yeah.
facts.
Even like Speedy always watches
Oh,
us.
Speedy.
And,
Speedy, somebody I met. I mean, I haven't met him personally yet, but he shows a lot of love. So shout out to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it on for the youth.
Yeah, he got good energy for sure.
Just watching us while working in the studio. That's
yeah,
tight.
that's fire. How was your weekend, Gina?
This weekend, I went ahead and got the twins. I babysitted
Okay.
for a day. I thought I was gonna have them the whole weekend, but I realized that you gotta crawl before you ball. And like, I can't really do kids like that. Like, my house is not kid friendly. But
Don't they snuck into Gina's drawer?
Auntie Gina, what's this?
It doesn't stop.
Is this Play-Doh?
It doesn't stop.
That's right. Do not get offended, bro, please. Oh my God. But yeah, like my house is like not kid friendly. So I have I got that picture in my room of myself.
Oh
like,
yeah, you gotta cover it up.
Dog, I thought about it, but they had already went in my room. So they like, Gina, where do we put our bags at? So I'm like, oh, just go put it in my room. And then they go in the room. They didn't say nothing about the picture, but they're kids. I know
Yeah.
that they fucking seen it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dang,
How
is
old are
that
they?
something? 8.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, should I 8 or 7? I'm like, should I have like taken the picture down?
Definitely.
Like, but it's like they on TikTok anyway.
As the father of a 7-year-old, he'd be like, like he'll be like looking at shit like with like, like he knows it. He's like, Daddy, that was inappropriate, and I'm just like, yeah, I get used to it.
I'm like, yeah, they saw the busted challenge. They seen the silhouette challenge. The kids
Stop.
is on TikTok, dog. Like,
Come on, but they didn't see the Auntie Gina doing
I
it
know.
though. That makes it a little different.
it's a little different. Gina, what that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
No, so y'all know my bonnet is how the logo is me on the,
Yeah.
the back. And their mom, of course she wears it. She got the pajamas and stuff like that. And they said, Mommy, who is that? She freaking told them one day. And then one day they had said something like, Mommy, you got Gina's butt on your head. And I'm like, fuck, like, they probably think I'm Zeke the Freak. Like, I had an auntie when I was little, and I remember she took some naked pictures, and they was in black and white and stuff, and I remember we found them or whatever, and it was like, oh my God, auntie did. It's like,
And you never looked at her the same.
never, I just thought she was my freaky ass
That's what I'm
auntie.
saying. Yeah, so yeah, it's a wrap for you. That's how they gonna look at you.
Oh my God. Saturday, I don't think I did anything. Oh,
What
So
happened?
look, y'all manifested something for me.
Okay, talk about it.
I can't talk about it. But y'all manifested something for me, and I'll probably have a follow-up for y'all in about 30 days.
In about 30 days.
Maybe, yeah.
So the ass is being financed as we speak.
So I actually changed my mind about getting my body done.
Okay.
I've come to,
you
I
did 33 episodes.
I know,
wanting
but
your ass
We were,
financed.
we were so close. We were so close.
there are girls that's being like, stuff is happening to them on them tables.
Oh.
And I don't have a lot of information because I've only seen like a couple of sources. I do have like a personal situation where something happened close to me. I don't know if it was a one-off or
Yeah.
if it was just like, something that's just other people are going through, but they're not being vocal about.
Yeah.
But it's like stuff going on to where like these people are really not professionals when it comes to them processing these surgeries. They're not real doctors. They're doing things illegally. They doing janky fucking business. And I seen something on Twitter this morning where the girl was saying that like the doctor was touching on her. Like she woke up with her vagina throbbing and stuff. She went and got tested. She had some STDs and stuff like that after getting her freaking surgery.
Oh, hell
So
no.
yeah. Also, I weigh like a good like 117, right? Like I need to be like almost 200 pounds to get.
Really?
Not probably 200, but
Nah,
I
I'm
need
probably-
more weight than I got to get a BBL.
like
you know?
140.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not putting no concrete in my ass or whatever they be doing, you know.
It'd be lumpy.
Yeah, it'd be lumpy. But I come to the conclusion that we are not getting ass finance, but you can get a car finance,
Okay.
house,
All
you
right.
know,
Yep.
pay my student loans off, you know.
Finances
There
car.
are other things to
There are
finance
other things to
in
finance.
Gina's world.
Yeah, so we can still call it finance this ass, though.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, because technically,
yeah,
what are they paying for at the end of the day? I was like,
you gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to
Like
play.
Lucy said, you gotta pay to play. But yeah, y'all manifested something for me. So I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all about it off air, but
okay, look, you got a smile. You are glowing right now.
That's maturity.
Gina
You went
is
from
growing.
finances ass to finance these bills.
But I put some property in my
Wow.
name, King.
If you want Gina to stay in the streets, comment right now.
Yep.
If not,
Stay in
she
the
might be
streets.
gone forever.
Yeah, like my reckless mouth might be gone and everything. Yeah, it's like that type of situation.
Cancel Christmas. Wow.
Cancel Christmas.
He got money.
Cancel the summer. I didn't even say that. Quit. You looking at me for confirmation. You looking at me for confirmation. I didn't even say that.
Hey, sidebar. I love when I see the like, you know, cause like we're all dirtbags, right? And we shared like we shared.
You mean like us three?
No, like me and some homies of mine. I'm not gonna name who, but like we'll like share like DMs or some, you know, like, oh, look what this just happened. When like girls will be like commenting in like the homies DMs, like, oh, he got money, like, cause the friend, like the homies got money now. It's like I'm like, yeah, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like we are at that stage.
The girls are saying that to that person who got the money.
Yeah, like
Oh my
like
God.
replying to their story, like, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
Like,
do that make them feel uncomfortable?
No, I think they love it.
They like it. Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, how you might be like, bitch, it's you. You know,
No, you just throw them like in a certain category, like, shoo.
like the gold digger.
Yeah, you're like, oh, but you need some though.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got some right here. You got the groupies over here.
I'm gonna still fuck with you,
You got the
but
tricks.
I'm categorizing.
Yeah, I'm categorizing.
Yeah.
You
Got
know what I'm
it.
saying?
Okay. Okay.
Time and day.
I wonder what.
You ever been on Pornhub? They got categories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
X videos.
That too. Yeah.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. What the fuck did I do? What did I do Friday? Why am I drawing a blank right now? I wish Swift was here. Was I with Swift? No.
Wait, did you go to that 500 racks video?
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank
When you
for
and
re-
Tiger was matching? Y'all was
Yeah.
twins?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess my weekend technically
Got the
started
same
like Thursday.
stylist.
Or was that Wednesday? Fuck. All right. My memory's fucked up. Point is, yeah, I went to a video shoot. Shout out 500 Racks and her whole team. They have a song called Dump Truck featuring Tyga. So they asked me to come out to the video. They wanted me to do a little cameo or whatever. And it was cool. It was good vibes. Saw Rumor there, the homie Rumor. And then I'm there. I'm chilling. And then Tyga walks by. And then he like does like a double take of me like, the fuck? And I'm like, why is he looking at me? Like, I don't assume that he knows who I am or anything
Right,
like
right.
that. But like he looked at me real quick. And I was like, that was weird. And then so he's walking to his car, I guess to go change, comes back with almost an identical shirt that I had on.
Oh my goodness.
And like after, I'm like, why is he wearing the same shirt? I'm like, oh, that's why he did a double
Yeah.
take. He was like, who is this motherfucker
With
at
my fit
my
on.
video shoot
Yeah.
wearing a dangerously
Same
close
exact-
version of my shirt? Like
The
a-
same exact thing.
he
Oh.
probably thought you went in his car and took his shit.
something. Like he just thought like I can only imagine being like a famous rapper and then just being at my video shoot. I got like 2-3 changes of clothes. You know what I'm saying? And then one of my outfits, like somebody already has it on. I would have been hot too. I was like, yo, Tyga's not fucking with me today.
You would have had to leave.
I would have, if he would have asked me to kindly
You
leave, I would have been like,
would've-
I understand, Tyga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made Rack City. I didn't.
So it was
I'ma go
no
this
way you can go up to him and ask him if we could interview. It was a little weird.
It was like, yeah. Like, we were like standing like very close to each other. He didn't like look my way the whole time. Like, I could tell. It was that energy, like, get him the fuck out of here. You know, I'm like, who is this guy? Why is he here?
The guy at
That's
the
like-
party with the same shirt. You just like
It's like shade room, bitch stole my
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, that's why I had to do a who wore it better. And honestly, I got a lot of comments that I wore it better, but you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Shout out to Tyga though. I didn't make Rack City. I didn't make Taste. You know what I mean? So, you know, on the music, he got me, but the fits, that day, I might have won. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? According to some people.
According to your followers.
if not a tie at the very least.
Yeah.
A tie. Gah.
Cornball.
That joke of the day.
Hey, no, but that 500 rack song was pretty dope. Like,
Dump truck. Yeah, she
I'm
got a lot
excited
of
for it. Dump
heat. She
truck,
got some
yep.
shit with Coily Ray on the way. Like she about to surprise a lot of people.
I feel it.
She's
though.
an artist from Compton.
Very,
From
it's a
Rosecrans too.
yeah, nice melodic sound.
She's
she got
gonna
going on.
make a bunch of waves. She's not even really known. She has like 3,000-4,000 followers. She's about to like make some real waves. Shout out to
Is
her
she
and the whole
signed?
team. I don't know. She's independent. So it's like, yeah, it's about to be a flood. So yeah, and then I took my son to Universal City Walk. That was cool. Watched the movie Raya and the Last Dragon. Incredible.
How's the movie theater during this time?
It's a lot more empty, but it's cool, and everything is like just like you have to. It's a little more complicated. Like you can't get your own soda. You got to wait in line for them to get you your soda. You know what I'm saying? Like little stupid shit like that. And then a lot of the like what's it called? The capacity is halfway. So it's like normally it'd be like 60 people, and you can only fit 30 in here.
Have they done any rearrangement with the seats, or it's the same seats? People just don't sit in.
It's the same seats. You just can't sit in certain seats, but nobody's really in there. You could sit wherever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was a cool weekend. Mostly on dad mode.
I see your Rosecrans city.
Oh,
that
this whole thing
that we don't have.
Oh yeah.
You see a city that we don't have.
This is a one of one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Management, can you make sure I get it?
So yeah, so
Thank
we're
you.
working on
Me too.
some. Yeah, we're working on some merch. You feel me? This is like super high quality shit.
I
I'm
can
gonna
tell.
do a very limited run. I asked for the same material of like essentials and like the high end fashion brand like you see. There's no hoodie holes, none at all. Never
Well,
work.
let me tuck mine in.
You feel me? Nah.
Let me feel that. Let me feel that thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, we're about to put the merch online. It's real dope embroidery and everything. So yeah, these going on sale very soon. Yeah. But you know, on to other things. What you guys think of the JBP saga?
Is y'all niggas hiring?
So if anybody's been living under a rock, Mal and Rory were fired by Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast. I'm not sure how closely you guys have followed it. I listened to the Joe Budden podcast every single episode, and I saw the response they did. They dropped a response Rory and Mal did titled "We'll name this response later." It was an hour. You had to pay like $2 to get it, but eventually it got bootlegged on YouTube. I paid the $2 though. Shout out to y'all.
And they did say shout out to the bootleggers.
Yeah,
That was appreciative for the bootleggers.
bootleggers. They be tapped in. They be having shit. Somebody needs to bootleg this show. I feel like just put up random clips, like you know, why not?
Soon come.
Yeah, that's how you know you're popping when people start stealing your shit. But yeah, so what? After like hearing both sides and everything, like who do you feel like was in the wrong?
Joe Budden, don't. If it's anything in the future you want, I still want to work with you, King. No, but I would say that I definitely, before Mal and Rory put their responses out, I even had retweeted it. Somebody tweeted, it sounded like y'all, you guys are upset for Joe Budden making a decision on the Joe Budden podcast. So I still stand with that, though. He absolutely has the decision, the choice to do whatever the fuck he wants to do on his show. It doesn't fucking matter. If Adam come in here and say A, B, and C, we have to do A, B, and C. You know, this is still his fucking platform. So no matter if we don't agree with it, then dip, you know? But after hearing their response, I understand why they were upset. I don't understand so much why he wasn't in favor of showing them the information that they asked for.
Yeah.
Which was they wanted to see the books. So it was a lot of Twitter finance people and Twitter lawyers.
My favorite.
And yeah, those are my favorite. Twitter is filled with professionals and experts.
Yeah.
And people was like, well, you don't have to see it if it's not your shit, or you know, like if you're not in control of it, you're not the controller. You don't have to see A, B, and C. You're supposed to just go off of what this person is saying. But the way Mal and Rory broke it down is like, we get a percentage, so we have to know. And in the same token, they got to file taxes and shit too.
Yeah.
You know, like what if all that might blow back, you know, backfire in their face or whatever.
If they say that, you know, Rory and Mal earned X amount and they didn't, and they have to pay taxes on more shit than they actually got, then that's a huge problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I also felt where Mal was coming from, where he was like, you know, I came in on episode 77, but I still helped you guys build this. And yeah, you can put anybody on a podcast and, you know, it might get views and stuff, but we are there for them three. Them as even watching Rory and Mal, I can't say that I'm going to, if they do have a podcast, I'm going to watch it. I can't say that. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Joe Budden show. I only was watching the podcast with Ish and, what's the other guy name?
Ice.
Ish and Ice, because I wanted to see if he was going to talk more about what's going on with Rory and Mal, and if, you know, they were coming back. We fell in love with them three. See, I can't do them separate. You know, like, I don't know. Even like down back to when he was doing Complex, when Nadeska and Act. I became a fan of the Joe Budden podcast because he left Complex and I wanted to hear Joe Budden talk. And then I was introduced to these two other characters, Mal and Rory. So like, those are the people I want to see. I don't want to see you sitting with Ish and Ice. I don't want to see Rory and Mal talking by themselves. You know, like we come to watch them as a trio. We don't, you know, so. But
yeah, it gets weird, and then you can't fake that, like that cohesion, the relationship, like with the podcast. Like it's like if we're on bad terms, if us three are on bad terms, like you're gonna be able to tell eventually. Like there's enough time, you know. Most like information is shared is not even by voice. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could tell by people's mannerisms,
body
language. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. You could see all that building up.
Yeah, you can see it in the last episode that Mal was on. Like it was like a good 30 minutes with no expressions or anything, you know?
Yeah.
But that's why, like, when you have underlying tension or issues with your friends, y'all need to talk about it.
Facts.
Like, y'all have to talk about it because you'll let it build up. And, you know, guys, y'all probably don't want to address certain situations. You know, y'all got an ego and stuff like that. But it's like stuff have to be fucking talked about, and especially you guys are performers. It's going to show on the stage. We're going to see, like we was able to freaking see, you know? Yeah. But too, I feel where Mal was coming from. Like, don't play with my fucking name. Yeah. Like, the only thing you have when you die is your name. Do not play with my fucking name. Like, you know?
That whole hiding detergent thing made me look at him differently, temporarily. When I just thought about it, like, and he even addressed it too, and I thought it was, like, Joe's really smart. Joe's really good at what he does. Little seeds of things like that will try to paint a narrative about somebody that you can start to now believe. Yeah. And then when he said like, oh, like he lived with me, I didn't know where he lived, I didn't know where he came from. He was just painting him out to like literally how
like a bum, like he said, like I was in front of the liquor store.
Like Mal said, you know, it's not my words, it's Mal's. He said, oh, he painted me out to be like a bum. And like if you paint somebody out that way, like that's damaging. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like him who carries himself a certain way. He's literally hip hop royalty. Yeah. If we're being honest, like his family is like Rockefellers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and Mal a nigga out here. Like he like don't play that type of weird shit. You know, like Mal remind me of a lot of dudes that I was raised around and stuff. Like a lot of like you don't play them type of games with somebody like that. You don't say no shit like that. Like you got me sounding like a fucking bum out here. Like, and even if it's like if we was like that and if we did live together, why are you discussing shit down to that depth? In public, like that's not fucking cool
at all.
That's not cool.
What if I was down on my last dollar type shit? Like I thought we were homies. You feel me? Like I didn't think I would have to hide that from you for it to because it's gonna come out 10 years later type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, I think it could have been handled or addressed differently at some point. I don't think it should have been. We all wanted to know the tea at the end of the day. Yeah. But like, you know, the fans is the same people that told Meg Thee Stallion caught that was pounding her to say something, and then when she said something, called her a snitch. You know, so we really don't be knowing what we want. But at the end of the day, like, just certain shit just shouldn't be so publicized. You know, like because initially, remember when they first left, he didn't say nothing. He was like, "Oh, they can come back when they want to." Yeah. Whatever. He was kind of being like discreet about it. But it's like now you done hopped on the show talking to empty chairs and yelling and stuff like that. And it's like, these your boys. Like, these your people. Fuck the show. Like, these your boys, you know?
It just makes you look at somebody. Like, I always watch how people treat people who used to be friends with them very closely. I make sure to never make friends with those people because I don't want no weird shit like that to happen after we fall out. Because everybody eventually falls out or isn't as close as they used to be. It's a long ass life. You know what I'm saying? Like we all transition into
People grow apart.
different phases, and it never has to be personal. But if like, you know what I'm saying, I see a homie of mine airing out his best friend in the world, I'm like, stay away from this dude.
Yeah.
Can't get that close because he's gonna air me out. I thought that was his brother. He just introduced me to him last week like that was his brother, and now he's calling him a bitch, a snitch, and this and that. That's what a lot of the rap beefs be too. I'm like, oh, y'all weird for that.
Yeah.
They have all this information that they've been holding on to, and like they start to air it out. Miss me with all that shit.
And they waiting for that one bad conversation or that one bad deal.
Come and say it and use it against them.
Damn, dog, that's how you felt?
Yeah. That just goes to show they've been holding that shit in the whole time.
Yeah.
Waiting to, you know what I mean, to speak on it and shit.
But whatever his moral compass is, that's his, prerogative. And at the end of the day, it's still the Joe Budden podcast. So whatever the fuck he want to do on there, he can still do on there. But niggas gonna look at it a little like, but... When you look at it from either perspective, you can look at it from a business standpoint, or you can look at it from a homie standpoint. As a homie, that shit is weak.
Yeah.
Business, you can fire whoever the fuck you want to fire.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have to show if you don't got to show them, you don't got to show nobody shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, but.
I think it's interesting what you said about how we all don't know what the fuck we want. I feel like Joe literally said that on his interview with Adam last week. And he was talking about the McDonald's breakfast. He's like, yo, I wish McDonald's served breakfast all day. And then he said once McDonald's served breakfast, he's never been there. He never goes. And it's like, yo, I wanted to see that response from Rory and Mal, like bad. Yeah. And then I saw it and I was like, damn, I wish they would have just worked it out.
I still wish they could work it out. I kind of think it's no
turning back. It's no turning back.
I feel like
that was scorched earth policy by Joe. Like, that was,
I just wish that it can just be a light at the end of the tunnel within this situation.
I mean, I feel like if you support, now you just have to support the individuals because I think they're going their separate ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Rory's working on an album. He still has his like Do Say Palooza shit, which outside is opening back up, so he'll probably get back to that. He has a name. Everybody knows Rory from the Joe Budden podcast now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he can go out and do other stuff. And Mal, I feel like he's kind of been behind the scenes anyway. I don't look at him and think he's going to start his whole own podcast himself or anything like that. But who knows? He might, you know what I'm saying? But if he manages an artist, I think he co-manages St. John or something like that. He's involved with his camp and does shit with Rock Nation. So, if you want to support them, I think it's going to have to be on like an individual basis now. Yeah. But yeah, shit's crazy. But Cole dropped the off season. That shit.
Motherfucking bars.
It's fire.
Yeah.
And did we have a rollout for that? It was unexpected, right?
No, he had J. Cole's the king of rollouts, I'll be honest. You gotta give it up to him. And I think he constructs them himself. Like his rollout, he played a professional basketball game in Rwanda. Okay. Like he just signed to
That was the rollout.
That was the rollout.
Okay.
Like how you just play a professional basketball game in the middle of your album rollout. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is fire. The clip surfaced yesterday and yeah, like the off season is out now. What do you think?
I like those what would it be? What's the word? Non-conventional rollouts and stuff where it's not technically a rollout. It's them popping up and doing some like, like how we were trying to figure out what the hell Nicki Minaj was doing. Then everybody like, oh, her and Rihanna are only following each other. It's like, what's going on? Like, I like rollouts like that because it's like, it's a new generation.
It's creative. Like, at the end of the day, like, we just want shit to be creative because we've seen the rollout where you go on the Breakfast Club and then you go on this and then you go on that.
Yeah, the whole press run and you talk about what's finna come.
That's
music
it.
videos.
That's it. There's no creativity in that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, that was dope. But do you guys think this is his best album ever?
No. Maybe not his best album, but this project really had like the mixtape vibes. Yeah. Even from the intros to the horns to everything, all the transitions. It was like very like, okay, I'm gonna just show you like the warm up, but I'm gonna just show you how much I can spit more now. Yeah. More rhyme schemes, different patterns, just like fucking outrageous bars.
It was definitely what we've been waiting for.
Yep.
And what we've been needing. Because when the last time he dropped the album?
2009, Forest.
No.
No?
You were asleep on the last two albums.
What
which
was
you
the
should've
one
been.
where the
Which
when
is
the kids was everybody's eyes was like
Oh, yeah, I'm
so he
tripping.
did. So he did two very forgettable albums. He did Kids on Drugs, and he did and For Your Eyes Only.
I mean,
yeah. Come
For
on,
Your
like
Eyes Only.
No, I liked For Your Eyes
outside
Only.
of the Dreamers, like who really listened to those albums? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they were not his best work. I know he knows that because he wouldn't have came back this hard if that wasn't the case. Because he made songs about folding clothes and like, come on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to like, okay, people need to understand, like rappers need to understand, like Chance the Rapper. We don't want to hear about your happy marriage, bro. Like, we don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one song, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Not a whole album. Not a whole album.
That's funny. I was having a conversation with Boogie. You know, he just posted that his picture with Eminem. He let him. You know, he heard the album or whatever. So it's in the finalizing stages.
Ooh.
And I asked him like, I hope you either in a relationship or you just got out of a relationship because we want to hear you talk about the bitches. Like, we don't want to hear no happy shit. We want to hear all that sad shit with you getting into it with the girl, you making her famous.
Oh,
we
God.
want to hear about the baby mama drama. We want to hear all of that. We don't want to hear about no happy shit.
Yeah.
The best R&B music came from relationship breakups.
Yes.
Yeah, and people getting cheated on and stuff like that. That's what I want to hear. I don't wanna
My
hear no
best
happy
tweets
shit.
when I'm miserable in life, depressed, damn near. Like I'm going through it. My tweets are fire.
You bodying it.
God,
Yeah,
bangers.
when everything's going good, my Twitter's boring as fuck. There's nothing to tweet about, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to hear me tweet all about it? Life is amazing. Like, life is amazing. Nah, like when I'm petty, tweets fire. I have a lot of shit in my drafts though, for one day when I'm not feeling so good.
Ready to set the timeline on fire.
Yeah,
That's why you don't like Chance, because he raps about happy days.
man, I love Chance. I love Chance. He was one of my favorite rappers. But like,
Esther Rap was like a very
Yeah.
classic album because it was like
I
everywhere.
even loved Coloring Book. That's literally one of my favorite albums ever. But like the other shit, The Big Day, like it was just. But yeah, that's how I felt. Like I guess you could say like Cole got comfortable. He got a little too artistic, I think, with Kids on Drugs. Like it was like too grand of a concept, and then also he seemed like he was talking down to like the kids, and it was the SoundCloud era, so it wasn't received well. And then you got the fuck J. Cole chants and
It was
everything.
a divide for sure.
And
for
people
all the
like
youth.
his like he became like a meme. His name became a meme. Like, oh, I'd rather do this than listen to J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? It became like that because he made some like boring content type songs. And on this, you can't say any of these songs are boring. He went all the way the fuck in. Applying Pressure is incredible. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
fire from top to bottom.
Yeah, like I love on Applying Pressure. He's talking about why don't you rap about being a broke rapper? Like stop fronting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like,
It'll make more sense.
yeah, like, and he's like, that was me in 08, like shit like that is like, and even when he said the shit about if Michael B. Jordan calls your guys'
My
girl,
girl.
she's gonna pick up.
Yeah.
If he calls mine, like she won't. Like not everybody could say the same, whatever he said. Like that was a fire bar. Like talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like tell people like, yeah, like I'm not to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, that mixtape vibe.
With Cameron in the intro.
Oh, bro.
Fuck.
When Cameron came on,
not expected
I
at all,
lost
bro.
my shit.
Yeah, shit.
We didn't get a verse,
was a
but
perfect touch.
but the
But
talking
still
shit
it was
is
just his
enough.
presence, period.
And then Lil Jon at the end
Uh-huh.
with that shit, like that was incredible. And if you like look deeper into that, like I-95 South is the highway that you take from North Carolina to New York, and that's the road he was taking when he was going back and forth from college to home. And at the time he was in college, what was popping? The Diplomats, Lil Jon. And I was like, that's so fire the way he did that and reincorporated them. It's like, okay, I'm going. You guys got me going back into that bag, into the 04, 05 bag when I just wanted to out rap the whole world. And I honestly thought this is his best rapping album. Like on the level he is, it's like you could say like LeBron. People are saying like, yo, he's better now than he's ever been. And it's like, why? Because he learned all the tricks. He has all the experience. He's been through it all. that's how I feel like J. Cole is, is performing on this album.
How did y'all feel about Bend Me Up Scotty too?
Well, it was like the re-release of her mixtape, and then she added like a
couple new songs, yeah. But the track everybody was bigging up was the one with Lil Wayne and Drake.
Oh yeah, the Three-Headed Monster. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like
That was the
speaks
only
for
one I
itself. Like
listened to.
we always want more of those songs too, and every time they come on the song, it's like finally. And I think it was dope because we haven't seen Drake and Nicki work since the whole Meek shit, right?
They worked on when she dissed Remy Ma. So I think that was after the Meek thing.
What did she do?
They dropped a song. It was whack. It was
forgettable.
It was like, yeah.
I
But it was
can't
more
remember.
it was you know how Back to Back was like a hit?
Yeah.
Like you can tell she tried to use that same formula and drop something that's gonna be played in the radios, played in the clubs
I
and stuff
do
like that.
vaguely remember that now.
But it was like trash.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Okay, I do vaguely remember that. Yeah.
it wasn't really to me it wasn't really a diss track. It was just sort of a response to her diss track.
Yeah.
Something
I
like
remember Remy Ma's this was fire.
that. Yeah, I want to say it was off of Ether, right?
Yeah, Sheether. Sheether. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that song. And I thought it was just dope reissuing the mixtape to the people. You know what I'm saying? These are a lot of mixtapes that are lost almost like because who really wants to go to live mixtapes now and like
Right.
pull up the browser?
I was gonna
Datpiff.
ask y'all.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Datpiff.com.
Let me find out that's Gabe.
It's been him the whole time.
I was gonna ask y'all what's the thing with that because Drake just put comeback. I mean not comeback. What is it called? Is it called comeback season?
Yeah, his first mixtape.
His first mixtape.
It's on streaming platforms.
I want to say it is now, right?
Comeback season?
I think so.
I thought it was only on Dat Piff.
And then Lil Wayne put No Ceilings on
Yeah.
on Apple Music. No, it's not comeback season. It's one of
So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Gone.
yeah, so far
Yeah.
gone.
He
Yeah.
just put that on there. What is the thing with that? Like, because I thought the whole point of mixtapes not being on streaming services was because they can't make money from them.
Yeah, because they couldn't get the sample clear.
Well,
So they probably
they go back and clear
Yeah.
out
Get it
samples.
cleared, go back. Okay.
took 10
It's a
years to clear the samples.
Long ass fucking process.
Because of
It
who
was
they
probably
are
the
now.
Peter Bjorn song.
Oh yeah, let's call the whole thing off. Yeah,
That was like that's exactly what happened to the Dom Kennedy Yellow album. They couldn't clear the last Notorious B.I.G. record, so they just made it a whole mixtape. They couldn't.
yeah.
They wanted to make it the album, but
And he's talked about how he can't clear any of those mixtapes
Fabulous.
because he's independent. So these labels are like, "Fuck you! Like you're not gonna make money. Like
Yeah.
why? You know, like
you want me to
That's
clear a Biggie
crazy.
sample?
yeah, for you, an independent artist? No.
Fabulous was saying that the same thing happened with one of his albums, and he ended up making it a mixtape because they couldn't clear Doing It Well.
Was it
Doing It Well with Nicki Minaj, and I think it is just him and Nicki
Summertime
Minaj.
Shootout?
One of them, I think. I know it was around that time.
Mm.
But that's like fucked up. Like how y'all, especially if the song is good, like just clear it. Like what? Clearing samples and stuff like that, it make you go back to the original song.
Eventually, yeah.
If you're knowledgeable on where the sample came from.
It's a lot of the times the terms are outrageous that they want. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, you can clear this. Just give us 50 bands.
Oh.
50 bands.
Like you can clear it just fine.
Yeah.
We need 150 wired to this account." And you're just like,
They gotta pay for samples?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Even sometimes to clear features, you might, let's say we get a feature from a big artist before he's big, right? And then they go on to get big, and then the artist that he worked with, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna put this song out now. I'm gonna try to clear it with his people." They either don't respond, or they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you could put it on streaming platforms, no problem. Just give us his going rate, 200 bands." You know what I'm saying? You're like, bro, like, what? If I had 200 bands,
I'm cool, man.
I don't
yeah,
even know.
nah, shit gets wild.
And I love sample music.
Yeah, it gets tricky when it gets like bigger artists and shit like that. Like more people involved, the lawyers are involved, so they want to cut. Nobody wants to, like, lawyers and shit don't want to, do any type of business for free, let alone for like 3 bands or something that they're gonna have to split this way and that way. It's like they're gonna up it all the way and see like how bad do you really want this song? You know what I'm saying? It's the whole game. Should be crazy. But I'm glad Beat Me Up Scotty is out now. Because to a lot of people, oh my God, it's a new Nicki Minaj album. You know, like they think it's completely brand new. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe Nicki and Gucci are working together again. Like, it's just an old song. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine I heard these new kids that are like Nicki fans and like
The Barbs?
part of the Barbs, yeah, and they don't even know about Mixtape Nicki. Because Mixtape Nicki was nothing
Different.
to play with.
Yeah.
Mixtape Nicki wasn't nothing to play with.
Yeah, no, that was...
But that whole era was like coming up off of mixtapes. Like when Wayne made Drought 3, it was like, oh, this is when rappers really want to come to spit and just jack for beats.
That's when they was
And just
doing
go
them
crazy.
them DVDs where they had everybody rapping and music videos and stuff on there.
Oh, like the Cocaine
'Cause
City
that's where
DVDs.
Nicki came from, them DVDs.
French Montana had like the Cocaine City DVDs, and then there was like Smack DVDs. That was a legendary era. That was mostly like some New York shit. I'm mad that a lot of that shit didn't go on like on the West Coast, because I feel like we lost a lot of documentation
Yeah,
of that time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, PC's home.
Hey.
Welcome home, PC.
Welcome home, PC.
Legend.
A legend that
For real.
most people, maybe new fans and stuff, like probably don't know who he is, but he was all over YG's story this whole weekend because he's that big a deal. PC was essentially YG before YG was YG. He was like the biggest artist in that jerking movement for a while. And everybody was like, yo, Project PC, he's next. He caught a charge. Went to jail for, I think it's been 10 years, right?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. And he just got out, and it's fucking great news. I'm excited, even if he doesn't do music. You know what I'm saying? Just that he's home, that he's not behind bars and like can maneuver out here. I feel like people are still gonna care to an extent. And imagine that story if he comes back with a hit. Like imagine Ty Dolla $ign, YG lace him up with some heat in 2021, and we party to that shit this summer.
We got to get PC on.
Yes.
We got to get PC on the show.
And I must be like, I want to know what he thinks of like this whole new wave. You know what I'm saying? Of just like how much shit has changed. You know what I'm saying? And like compared to when he went in at the height of the Pushes era, it seemed like, and now Mustard, YG, and Ty are like still on top. You know what I'm saying? But now there's a lot of like his children essentially. You know what I'm saying? And just like people that looked up to him and listened to him and shit. And yeah, welcome home, PC, man. Shout out to him, the Paramount legend. So I was scrolling through Instagram, and I seen this tweet by Ralphie the P. Shout out Ralphie the Plug, and he said, "Why do bitches complain about N-words cheating and shit? But as soon as you stop fucking with them, they got a N-word in 2 days. Hold on, bitch. Where you pull them out your pocket?" Stupid bitch. Should have kept y'all pocket dates on the low and let me do me. What do you think about that? From a female perspective, Gina.
I knew it was coming to me. I want to hear what y'all think first.
I always feel like why is there always somebody in your pocket? Why is he always just in case? Why is he so close to you? Like,
You need a 6 man.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can answer this question in one or two ways.
look,
And I can be honest.
because
Just be honest.
how many times have, I can't even recall how many times it's like, I like this girl, whatever, we're talking, everything's going good. Some weird shit happens. The next day, she's on a fancy date, Mastro's, Tao, wherever it might be. You know, you just see the Nobu. Yeah. You're just like, Catch LA all of a sudden.
In front of those flowers.
Bitch, you never been to Beverly Hills before. I know you. Where did he come from? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit gets me hot. I'm like, okay, all right.
Okay, so here's the thing. I really just count some girl code shit. Like I really just can't even
Nah. You gotta keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Okay,
Take some more numrum. Keep it 100.
Let me see if anybody listening. Let me see if I got that text yet. Okay.
Drink some more numb rum.
Okay. I don't know what Ralphie went through. I don't know what.
It's clear.
Yeah, I don't know. This sounds like a very specific situation. So I don't know if a bitch popped up with a nigga and was doing the selfies and all that. I don't know if he's in the hand. I don't know what
The
exactly
wristwatch.
happened.
It's the AP.
You know?
The AP.
The AP stunt.
Then she's a gunner. But
Where'd the AP come from?
No. Because I have friends who, you know, they might get mad at their boyfriend or break up with somebody and they might pretend like they've moved on or they got a backup or something like that. But in all reality, it's just their best friend or their homie or something like that. Like, it's not really a full date. Yeah, so have you ever broke up with a girl and you noticed that, like, right after y'all broke up, she done glowed the fuck up? It's like, dang, this bitch here, she here.
Oh, yeah.
She got this steering wheel to a car I ain't never seen before and stuff like that. You feel me? Because
Stars in the ceiling,
yoga?
bitch? There's no stars in your Honda?
The Honda got the curtains on it.
We like, our mindset might be like, let me just do something real quick so he think that, you know, like,
up.
bitch, I know you fuck with that basketball player. Sign into my Instagram right now and post like something so it look like I'm with him. You know, like,
It's that sick. It's
yeah,
that like
Wow.
calculated.
It's just so the nigga is like, so the nigga, cause this is just from my experience from girls who I've, you know, been friends with.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is what all females do.
Yeah.
But it's just so you could think that I'm doing everything that you was doing to me that you thought I wasn't doing. It's like, ha, nigga. You thought I didn't have him. Got him.
But so in reality, they don't have them, is what you're saying.
They don't even got him. Black women don't cheat.
Nah.
I don't know about other races, but black women don't cheat.
Now y'all got 4 pockets.
So
4 pockets or
Check
not?
your pockets.
4 pockets full, like Lil Baby said.
Now, like I said, there's 1 or 2 ways I can answer this. On the other side of it, everybody got somebody else, and that's just the reality of.
That's not
Of
true.
life.
Because when I'm really fucking with a girl, and it doesn't go as planned, I guess you could say. It take me a while to build the roster back up. You got to get back on the market, scouting
but
department,
But
free
you done
agent
told-
signings. You know what I'm saying? You got to look like, okay, who's coming off of waivers right now? You know what I mean? Who won a 10-day contract? Like, it takes a while. I don't just got them in my pocket.
All right, but we at episode 33, and you done described 3 bitches to us this whole season. So, like, you done bounced out with another bitch at a point in time, bro. Like,
But
don't
it's-
even act like, oh, I'm just lonely.
But-
no, nigga, you done bounced out with 3 other bitches from episode 1.
But it took time.
You got like 10 pockets.
But whose side are you on, Gabe? Whose side are you on?
It don't matter how much time it took. It
Just
don't,
because he only got 1 pocket in his shirt.
because he only got 1 bitch.
That's what I'm
only got
saying.
1 pocket, bro. I don't need that. Any
One
more
pocket.
pockets.
He got his girl and a rhino in that pocket right there.
You got too many pockets, you're gonna lose your shit. On that pocket.
No, but it don't even have to be like the day after or a week after or a month after.
So you're saying
If
you
you
like-
coming back with a bitch, period. Nigga, you supposed to be lonely and going through it until I move on. You not supposed to fucking move on to nobody else.
Until you move on, but they move on the next day. They post in the seats with the ambient lights in the passenger seat with their feet like this hanging.
That's a rental. That's a rental. She the bitch ain't got no nigga like that quick. Cause if she got a nigga like that quick, she not gonna be fucking with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're saying she rented a car, went into the passenger seat.
No, I'm saying that the king that she with is a rental.
His car is a rental.
Yeah.
His car, he ain't paying the
Yeah.
the $900 car
But
note.
I can only speak for black women.
Interesting.
Because black women don't cheat. But everything is a game. It's all a game. It's all a play. Like, you know? So it's no telling. She probably not really even dealing. She probably don't even know the nigga. I was walking on Hollywood Boulevard going to Harold's Chicken, and somebody pulled over and stopped me. He had a Range Rover. He didn't even fucking live out here. It was a rental. But what if I would have gotten a car and took a picture? Y'all would have thought I had a new nigga.
Yeah.
See how quick that can happen? You know?
But if you posted it, you would have wanted people to think that.
Yeah, because
Somebody
women are
specifically.
petty. Exactly. Yeah, we fucking petty. Because we really not cheating. We just want you to think that. We just trying to like get back. Ha ha.
She said,
That's why you wanted Teapot's hand in
Oh.
"Oh,
the picture as New
talk
York
about
cheese.
it."
Yeah, remember? He like, y'all
Teapot's
put me
like,
in this shit.
Yo,
Remember I
we're
said.
at Cheesecake Factory, and Gina's like, "Teapot, put your hand right here. I want everybody to think I like white men."
The bag gonna be bigger.
Exactly.
She said, "Everybody gonna get their shit together after that.
Everybody gonna get their shit together.
They gonna try to raise their credit score. What's going on?
They gonna be
Take me
like,
back.
damn, she worked for Blueface. She fucking with white men now. Let me get my shit
She eating that
together.
Cheesecake Factory.
On the beach."
She got the pasta and shit. She on the beach.
She got a drink with fruits in it.
Yeah. The price would have went up.
Should have posted that picture.
You know? He wasn't fucking with it. Bitch, I'm in a relationship. You ain't about to ruin what the fuck I got going
He
on.
said she knows my hand.
Why you do me like that?
Teapot was like, "What are you gonna do with that picture?"
He was like, he said, for what? Boy, give me your fucking hand. Them tattoos, that's right on time.
She said, "This rate is
You
going
can't-
up."
Yeah, the pussy rate went out the roof. But he didn't want to fuck with me. He didn't want to help me make some people jealous. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, we not even like.
But like Cole said, if Michael B. Jordan calls
I'm answering the phone.
the
On
day
first
after,
ring.
the day after you break up,
Why
with
would
your
I
man-
not? Why would I fumble the bag? Why would I not? It's Michael B. Jordan. Why would I not? Why would I not?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you move on so fast, but I'm supposed to be miserable
Yeah.
for months at a time.
Dog. You would answer the motherfucking
For
phone.
Michael B. Jordan?
Hell yeah.
I mean, what's up, bro?
But that's what I'm saying. You said men are supposed to be miserable for weeks.
That's from our perspective. You kings can go do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But how we feel, you need to be fucking miserable. That's why we keep checking y'all pages and shit, because we want to see that you sad. We don't want to see you out with your fucking homies having fun and enjoying life and enjoying the fruits of your labor. We want to see you miserable in the fucking house.
Wow, that's how y'all really
Yeah,
feel.
so
Yeah.
all you want to see is just like Drake captions
Yeah.
on the story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We want to be able to send our homegirls and say, ha ha, bitch, look, he's sad. We don't want our homegirls to be like, bitch, that nigga brought the casket out at Penthouse. We don't want to say that.
You brought out 3 caskets
Yeah.
and 1 airplane.
Hey, Callie, next time we go through it, we bringing the caskets out.
If you break up with your bitch, you go to Penthouse and you bring the caskets out, she gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She gonna go crazy.
Or she gonna post an AP
Yep.
across the table.
Yeah.
That's why.
At that point, y'all might as well just get back together. Keep your bitch. If y'all gonna play tit for tat with the who bag bigger, like just keep your bitch. Like,
I feel like girls could always win though. In that, like, I don't like to play that shit because girls are always win. In reality.
yeah, because we can take niggas fucking somebody else. Y'all can't take us fucking nobody else.
Exactly.
We could accept that. We go, okay, he gave a bitch some pussy. But y'all be like,
Y'all take it on the chin like that?
yeah, I'll do. But the thing about it is,
What if she's like not bad though?
if it's a weak bitch,
Yeah.
it's
It
even
hurts more?
better.
Oh, it's
no,
even
it's
better?
even better. You want to, because now I can clown you. But if you cheat on me with a bitch or go move on to a bitch that's better than me, it's like, you motherfucker, how dare you? But when it's a weak bitch, I'm like, ha ha, that bitch weak. You came back. But when it's a weak bitch, when it's somebody, because all you, as a female that's, that's honest and shit, all you
Yeah.
can do is give a bitch her motherfucking flowers. Be like, okay, like you did that. You went and got somebody better than me, but when it's a weak bitch, I can, ha ha, you back.
This
You
is great
miss me.
insight. See, yeah, that's why I knew. Like, unless, gotta pop out with the.
But imagine
The baddest one.
if your girl cheat on you with a weak nigga, you not gonna salute her. You gonna
that's
be
the
like,
worst.
bitch, you dirty bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch,
Yeah, you gave him some.
you gave him some pussy.
What?
Yeah.
We not even. He's a fan of mine. Like, how dare you?
I'm a
Like,
joint.
he looks up to me. How could you? You moving backwards, bitch. Like, all right.
Hustling backwards. But yeah, we like when dudes have sex, we can like, cause you guys don't catch feelings off of sex,
Not
to
at
my
all.
knowledge.
Not at
Guys
all.
don't catch feelings off of sex.
Not at all.
But women, like, if we fucking niggas because we like them, we not just fucking them just to get some dick. Like, we fucking them because we like them.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
like,
Stop you right there. What if you're on vacation? What if you're in a different city, country, whatever, for the weekend?
what you mean? Like, just run into some random dick?
Yeah, like you're
Like,
in
just take it.
Miami.
Yeah, you're celebrating. You have a great time
like
with
you're,
your
like the
girls.
like you're fresh off a relationship.
Yep.
Like you see somebody
It's a hot girl summer.
The guy's like kind of cute or like he's charming. Like then what?
He just has to be a great catch. He can't be kind of cute or charming. He got to be that. For me to hit a random person, it has to be a random person that I am very familiar with. That the rest of the world is very familiar with. You can't just fuck no random. If you gonna catch a body, you gotta make it worth it. You can't just catch a random fucking body. You can't just fuck Jake from State Farm. You know, like you gotta fuck Drake from State Farm. You can't just fuck a random. No.
But what if Jake from State Farm had a really like nice conversation, very smooth,
I'm
great
not fucking
personality?
Jake from State Farm.
No?
No. I'm not fucking Jake.
I've seen him in a few commercials though. He don't only have like he has a few commercials. The other day
Jake's
I was
been
like,
putting in
is
work,
that the same
though.
Jake
Yeah.
from State Farm from the Drake commercial? Like I kind of recognize him now.
From the Drake commercial.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's why I would have to fuck Drake and not Jake. See how you just did that right there? Yeah, no. Females, we not fucking no random niggas on vacation. I mean, I don't know what bitches is doing. I can't fuck no random nigga on vacation.
Yeah.
That's just for the hell of it. Just because I just got out of a relationship. No. Because you know you gonna want to go back to your nigga. It got to be really over.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go back to your nigga. But yeah. But y'all.
Who hurt you?
Who's in your pocket?
Instead
Gina?
of
Who's in your pocket right now?
I told y'all, I got a new situation that I'm trying to make. Yep.
She said, "Yep."
Because I don't know who watching. So it's better, though, rather than going to get a random body, it's better to get an old body. Rather than up in the body count, you just go recycle.
I feel like that's good for girls, but for guys, it's like, I don't know.
But you guys are free to go fuck new people. We're not. We can't up our body count. Our body count got to stay at a certain capacity. We can't go over the COVID restrictions. Y'all can. Y'all can go past that motherfucker all willy-nilly. We can't. And you guys, like I said, when a girl have sex with somebody else, it's because we like them. Like me, if I like a nigga and we have sex, I'm picturing our whole fucking life together. I got our kids' names. I got our wedding colors. I got our wedding songs. I got all of that in my head. If I want to have sex with him, I mean, I really fucking like him. But y'all just want to do it just to catch a new body. It's an ego thing for y'all. It's different.
It's an ego thing. That's interesting. I never thought.
So all
it
of
like that.
those ideas come in your mind on your first date.
Yep.
Sons, kids. I mean,
When he tell me his
names, kids'
last name,
names.
I'm matching up names with his last name to make sure it got a
Damn.
ring to it. Make sure it got a little razzle dazzle. Every morning, I'm waking up and reading his horoscope to make sure that I'm the only bitch in his horizon.
I'm the only bitch in her. His horizon.
Hey, I knew I was damaged, but I used to wake up in the morning to read my nigga horoscope to make sure it wasn't another
Wow.
bitch on the way.
It's new things are coming your way. Gina just texts her man. No, the fuck they're not. Things
not.
are staying the same. Don't read this bullshit. A new what on the horizon?
Y'all stupid. No, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak about females, but if I have sex with somebody or like we on a date and stuff, like because I'm not gonna go on a date with nobody I don't see myself talking to. I'm not gonna talk to nobody I don't see myself in a relationship with, and I'm not gonna be in a relationship with nobody I can't see myself being with for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't fuck with nobody now, because everybody I keep meeting, it's something is off.
Yeah.
Something a little off. I might not like the way a nigga sweat or the way his feet smell. You know,
Very,
something
very
off.
picky.
Yeah.
That's a good thing though. You should be.
Yeah, cause fuck you niggas.
It shouldn't be all willy nilly like that.
But yeah.
I feel that.
What else? What else we got to talk about? What else is on the I'm halfway through this. That's the problem. We might need to wrap this shit up.
This num rum.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Ty.
I ain't got the text yet, but I feel like the moment you say, all right.
All right.
Nigga been watching this whole time.
I seen that a Florida man. You know, every good story starts off with the Florida man. So police say a Dunkin' Donuts store employee fatally punched a 77-year-old customer in Florida after the employee said the man used a racial slur against him.
As he should.
Facts.
As he should, because I'm tired of people pulling their phones out and recording people and saying, he just said this to me and y'all not doing it. Suck that nigga. Did that person die?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fatally
sorry. I
punched him.
apologize. I apologize.
No, I feel like.
Wait, did you say that though?
I did say that.
But fatally don't always mean like they died.
That's literally what it means.
Yeah,
fatally mean they died.
Fatality. Like, he was in a fatal car accident. Like, people died. Like,
I thought fatal just meant serious.
no, that's critical.
Damn.
Oh,
That's critical.
Fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
So is he getting charged for it?
He's getting charged
Hold on,
for it.
wait. I apologize to that man and his family and for what they're going through, but he said what he said.
Right? I mean, I feel like if you're 77 talking crazy like that,
Oh, the man was...
he was 77.
Read it again. I didn't hear none of that.
A Dunkin'.
This nigga's like the old... Bro, you're wildin'.
Wait, okay, so police say a Dunkin' store employee fatally punched a 77-year-old customer in Florida after the employee said the man used a racial slur against him. So basically, a young guy worked at Dunkin' in Florida, and a 77-year-old racist man said, a slur to him. So the employee punched him, and then he died.
Damn, he died off that punch? That's crazy.
Fatality. I feel like it's not his fault that bro's head was like made of porcelain, right? Like, how was he supposed to know? How was he supposed to know?
Porcelain. What the fuck is
he hit him with
porcelain?
What a toilet is made out of. You ever cracked a toilet? Like, it's not that hard.
No, I have never cracked the toilet.
My boy over here, he knows what I'm talking about.
Toilet cracker.
So it's not
broke-
cracked the toilet?
In New York at the Westin, to top it off, he just broke the whole toilet. Like, you know when people say, "Oh, he broke the toilet," and you think that they like clogged it or something?
But what was
no,
you
like
doing?
he broke the whole shit.
What was you doing?
He did the Rikishi.
Swift was, mind you, Swift was an animal at this point, a 350-pound animal. Like, at this point, he got drunk, fell asleep in the bathroom, woke up, elbowed the shit, or I don't know what. Like, it was some, like he bumped into it or some shit, and it just broke like everywhere. Like the whole shit was flooded.
He stomped out the toilet.
I'm saying he fell on top of it.
He fell on top of the toilet.
Give him a 5-piece.
Did he break anything? Did you break anything on your body? Damn, Swift.
He broke the whole shit. Yeah, so it's like it's easy to break. It's not that hard to break. You know what I'm saying?
How much did a hotel taxi for a toilet?
Oh, bro.
What was the deduction?
Hold on. You don't know how fucking mad we were at him because we were like Googling how much does a toilet at the West End cost? 'Cause we're like, yo, I feel like I don't got it. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, this is 2019. I'm like, I don't think I got it, bro. Like,
That shit was like that when we got here.
oh, God. So, by the grace of God, somebody committed fraud on that card that weekend, and they booked like another hotel in Jersey. So we canceled the card. We're like, yo, what the fuck? We didn't book no hotel in Jersey. We're staying in New York at the Westin. And so we canceled the card. So
The Winston couldn't charge off.
they didn't have our card info. Luckily, we didn't even do it like that. But it just like we never got that bill or nothing.
Ooh, you guys didn't fix the toilet or nothing?
That's the Westin. That's between the Westin and God.
Finessed it. You finessed it, man. You finessed it. My high ass would be like trying to figure out the closest Home Depot. I was like, what's the skew?
In Manhattan?
What's the skew? What's the skew on it, bro?
Gabe looking for a Home Depot in Manhattan. Like, is there a Home Depot right here? Home Depot? Home Depot?
The homies with the wheelbarrow in the fucking toilet.
Oh my God.
No, but I guess he didn't really mean he didn't know. I'm sure if he knew that the guy would have died, that he wouldn't have hit him.
Yeah, he didn't do it intentionally
But
like that.
77,
It was off instinct. Yeah.
that man's
Like, bro.
77 years old, so that
He had a
mean
death wish.
He was a fucking toddler when he was on a plantation, and he probably racist as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
So it don't matter, you know, like what the fuck? He probably said some
He did
crazy
yeah,
shit
he
to
did.
get socked. And imagine being a Dunkin' Donuts. All right, sound it out. Imagine being a Dunkin' Donuts employee, and you come in here every freaking day. You probably making whatever minimum wage is in Florida, and these white people is coming there saying some racist shit to you every fucking day. We in the Black Lives Matter movement. He probably said some foul shit, you know?
Unprovoked, I'm sure.
Pow, right in the kisser,
Yeah.
Pow, right in the kisser.
you know? But
Yeah, that's I didn't really I don't know. The fact that he was 77 made me feel way worse. I mean, way less worse. You know, I'm like,
like he was about to die anyway.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had a death wish clearly. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't just say that and expect no repercussions.
Did they say what he said yet?
No,
They
it just said racial slur.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
But it's crazy because like customers always think they could like say whatever they can say
That
to
bullshit-
get you out of pocket. I
That the
remember-
customer is
Yeah.
always right
Yeah.
is
Oh.
a fucking fib.
Bruh.
The customer is not always right. Period. No.
nah, no way. I don't.
There's so many times when I used to work at Starbucks, I wanted to like to fight the customer because they would always like get mad or something, and then they'll just say something to aggravate you that has nothing to do with their fucking drink.
What's the worst like
Like, go back
experience?
to your country. Like, oh shit, for real?
What's the worst experience you had with a customer at Starbucks?
Oh shit. Do you remember like Frappy Hour? So
No.
it's like 3 to 5 happy frappuccinos are all half off, right? And then,
Really?
so yeah. So there's like a line around the store.
Still to this day?
It's usually whenever summer starts, but I don't know if it's gonna be this year. But I would always hate it because you have like 100 frappuccinos you gotta make, and if you don't make it like 5 minutes, you're gonna hold back the car behind them.
Oh shit.
And so when people wait over 5-10 minutes, that's a very, very long time. And there was one time I made strawberries and cream frappuccino. They wanted some cookies in it. I didn't make it right. And that motherfucker took it, he drank it, and he threw it back at me. And then I had like a shitload of strawberries and cream frappuccino all on my apron.
Like he threw it like fire in the hole type shit. Like threw it back
He was like,
inside.
this is not what I wanted, and threw it at me.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, dude, I was like, in the middle of making 100 frappuccinos, and then I got a frappuccino thrown at me. I was like, oh shit, this is some real life shit.
That would have been my last day.
Yeah, I was thinking about hopping out that window too.
Yeah.
I just want to talk.
Meet me right out here, bro.
What's your
I'll make
worst-
it for you
I just want
right.
to see if you wanted more cookies.
He said, I'll make it for you just right.
What's your worst experience?
With the customer, when I worked at the bank, I worked like by the beach, so it attracts like the beach just attracts like certain type of crazy people sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Douchebags.
Just like sometimes like mentally ill, unstable, I guess you could say, like not to be insensitive, but like it was just, I'm trying to think of like a specific time, but it would just be people like being like so out of pocket, you know what I mean, talking shit to you like, oh, what's some like you guys don't know what you're doing and stuff like that. I mean, more so I feel like I've seen it be done to like other people around me, but it's like it still puts you in like a position like if they're talking shit to like one of your female coworkers, like you not gotta intervene, like, oh shit, here I go, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do some shit like that. So it's shit like that that's happened. I can't think of like a specific scenario, but I do remember one time when I worked at Taco Bell in high school, there was like this super like she was like a crackhead like lady, and she played cool at first, and then she just started being super like weird, like fucked up, like, you guys don't know shit, you guys don't know what you're doing. And she's like, I'm gonna tell your manager. And I'm right there, I'm standing next to my best friend. We worked at the same Taco Bell at the time. And then she was telling him like, what's your name? I'm gonna tell your manager. And then he gave him my name. He goes, Victor. And then she goes, Victor, I'm gonna call your manager. I'm gonna get you fired. And I'm standing there next to him like, bro, what the fuck? That was fucking hilarious. Like, I was mad at the time because I really thought I was gonna get fired. But in retrospect, that was one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. Just gave away my name, like, and I couldn't even be like, no, that's not his name. My name is Victor. Like, it was just all bad. Like, that shit was funny as fuck. What about you?
I used to work I was a manager at Walmart. We was robbed at gunpoint.
Oh shit.
That probably was it.
Was it like intense?
No, the guy was actually kind of cool.
What the fuck? Let me find out you got Stockholm syndrome. Come back next week. That's my pal. The best bank robber I ever met, that's for sure.
But he was a little dumb, but like he was cool, but it was like because he handed me a note, and in the note it said this is a robbery, but robbery was spelled wrong. So
robbery?
Like I proofread text messages before I respond, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to proofread the note, and I'm like, "Do this mean that we getting robbed?" Like, because
It's
it was
a robbery.
RAWBERRY.
It's a robbery.
I didn't fucking know.
It's about to be a robbery.
He said, "Look, bitch, it's a robbery. Put the money in the bag."
I didn't,
You better open the register.
dog. I didn't fucking know what was going on, and it was in red. I'm like, "Am I tripping? Like, is this the moment that it's finally presented itself from everything I done went through in training and all those modules and shit?" And then he said, as I was like reading, he said, read it up. I'm afraid. Ring it up as a regular transaction, or I will shoot you right here.
Ooh.
So then I was like, oh, regular transaction it is. But I couldn't even remember what the code was that you put in. Because whatever the code is, you press it and then it automatically opens the drawer because they want you to give the money.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shit. He said that, handed them all the dough. I start pouring the change in my hand. Like, it's a quarter to shop like here.
How much you need?
He said, oh, that's cool. I don't need that one. He asked for some cigarettes and some more shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much did he get off with?
I think it was like $2,000. They had my shift had just started, and they had just did the because we empty the drawers out between managers. We get what's up underneath.
Yeah.
So they had just did it like right before I came in. So he just got what was in the teller. The tiller. Yeah. And it was just like $2,000, which
he would have got way more.
He would have got way more if he would have came at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably my worst.
That's crazy.
Customer experience.
What goes through your mind? Like, are you thinking as an employee still at that point? Or are you more like, oh shit, like back to like the hood mentality, or like what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was so much shit going through my mind because it's like I'm from the hood, and I'm somebody that's like stupid respected in the hood. Like it's like nobody will fuck with me. I got siblings from every side. I got friends from every side. My daddy's a fucking gang member. My brothers is from so it's like I'm the person that could go wherever the fuck I want to go. And to me it was like, dang, he really gonna come in here and wait for me to hop on the register? You know, it's a little like, I don't know, it was a little fucked up. So I'm thinking like, nigga, you bitch, let's go to LA. Like, you know, the Walmart wasn't LA, it was in Torrance. Like, bitch, let's, you know, like, who you think you, like, you know. But then at the same time, I was like, dang, like I could run, and then cause they tell you though, like, do not protect yourself before you try to protect the money. If anybody ever try to rob y'all, like, you know, give them the money. But we in this fucking white neighborhood. I'm the only black person that work at this store. I didn't want them to think I was a part of it, or, you know.
Damn, so you kind of even almost feel like guilty, like in a way, like I don't want to do this if they think this, like when you're really just a victim.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
Now I'm like, okay, if he shoot me, what's the worst that could happen? Like, where he gonna shoot me at? Like, I'm gonna just get popped, you know? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
A regular day.
But I'm like, do I want to get popped for Walmart?
Yeah,
like,
it's another day.
Then it's like,
Gina's over there like, shoot me then.
It's like, who you trying to punk me? Like, nigga, you know, it's like, but like, whatever. But all of that was literally going through my head. And then when he said ring it up as a regular transaction, because even like as I was thinking about all of this shit within those few seconds, it was like, okay, so what should I do right now? Like, you know, like, but he gave me instructions. He said ring it up as a regular transaction. I'm like, you know, that's a good idea. Let's just get this shit over with, you know. But nah, like, I want to run into that nigga now, you know, like, bitch. And then that was another thing. I described him completely wrong.
Oh, on purpose?
You're a weirdo.
What? She's like, I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. He had blue hair, yellow skin. He's like, ma'am, you're describing Homer Simpson.
Yellow eyes.
Yellow eyes, pot belly.
The person that I described was what I thought I saw. And then they showed me the camera. They said, Gina, that's nowhere near.
Oh, you look guilty as fuck.
What, hell yeah, I look guilty than the motherfucker.
They're like, you're a liar.
It was down to the hoodie. Like I said, a whole different. Cause he had a crew neck on, and I said he had on a hoodie. But when I was like visualizing the person in my head, it was a football coach from my high school that I was like visualizing for whatever reason, you know. But
this reminds me of the scene in Superbad when he was like, it was a black Jew in a hoodie. What he said? And then he's like, him?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, you described him completely fucking wrong. But I had called my daddy like, come get me right now. He came up there tripping. He thought we was being held hostage.
Oh,
my daddy
came out with the burner.
Yeah, he came up there tripping. My daddy one of the people you tell him something and he hear the total fucking opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Like he hears the
I'm
total
on my
opposite. And he came up there tripping.
He said,
like,
it's a shootout, is it? Bet.
I keep two in the holster.
Sir, you need to calm down.
Wow.
I'm like, Daddy, where's my fucking daughter?
Wow.
I'm right here, Daddy. One time he came into my school, I had a fight with a boy in 6th grade.
Oh.
For whatever reason, he heard I was beat the fuck up. Whatever, I don't know what they said to him, but for whatever reason, he heard every bone in my body was broken.
Oh.
And he must have came up there banging on fucking doors, tripping. Security had to come and tackle his ass and stuff.
Wow.
Don't fuck with me.
Hey, talk about it. All the people in the comments.
Don't fuck with me. My brothers don't play neither, nigga. Don't fuck with me. What else is going on in the world of somebody else's business?
Lil Reese.
Yeah. Have they posted an update or anything?
I don't think so. Is Josh? No. Teapot, you heard anything about Lil Reese?
Any
updates? No. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, he's still okay.
Yeah,
still
I
alive.
saw his lawyer post that keep him and his friends. Him and his family.
Yeah,
and your prayers. Yeah,
it's fucked up. Lil Reese has been an act of a lot of violence. Like he's been shot a few times. You know, people make jokes on Twitter about it, like, "Oh, Lil Reese got shot again." Like, what else is new? Like, but at the end of the day, like, it's still fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For him to come from where he came from in Chicago and survive all that, make a name for himself. To where I feel like everybody knows who Lil Reese is. Maybe they haven't heard his music, but he's like a figure in pop culture, and especially in the rap world. And he keeps running into trouble. And we don't know if it's brought on by himself or whatever. Like the story that's kind of circulating, which we don't know if it's true or not, is that he was involved in like a car robbery. And then the people who owned the car came out, found him, shot him. And that's why you see that video that's like really disturbing, where he's like bleeding on the floor and like, they're like, yeah, that's right. That's why we got you. And I'm like, why the fuck would anybody post that if they shot him? But if it's from what they think is like a retaliation or self-defense, you know what I'm saying? They feel comfortable enough to like, I guess, post that or share that. Or I don't know if somebody else on the side was recording that. But like the people who heard him, I guess, stuck around because they didn't feel like they did anything wrong type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, it kind of, I guess it's like what you believe. If you believe like Lil Reese is still out here like hitting licks, you know, at this stage in his career, we don't know his business. We don't know if, you know, he's making a lot of money off his music or if he's making money other ways or anything like that. But either way, I mean, like, you know, I hope he's okay. Hope he gets like the help he needs and shit like that. And like, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, it's always unfortunate to see just young people. Cause we might think he's old and he's probably like 25. Because we've known of him for so long,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing like Chief Keef is like 24, 25. And we think they're like old and everything when they lived a lot has happened to them. But you know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, they're all young and shit, you know? It's always sad when somebody gets hurt or, you know, potentially like loses their life, you know? So
keep Lil Reese in your prayers.
yeah, shit is crazy. Keep Lil Reese in
28.
your prayer. 28. You see what I mean? We're the same age. Like, that's young as fuck. Even though the homies think I'm old. But that's another story for another time. The other day, Duno was like 28? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, you were born in the year 2000. Like, shut up. You eat Tide Pods. Like,
What?
you never heard like Tide Pods?
What you mean? You said eat Tide Pods?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
Like Tide, like
That's how people clown like Gen Z, I guess you could say, because
Tide
Because there was a
Pods came
moment
out in
where
2000?
no,
kids were eating Tide
because
Pods.
there was like some weird trend like what,
on YouTube
a few years
eating
ago that
shit.
like
What?
they were like, damn, these Tide Pods look so good, I'm gonna eat them, and then like people were eating them.
Yep.
You never seen that?
No.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
They
Ti-
didn't get sick or nothing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like a high. It's like the Whippets. Why is
No, it's not.
Why the fuck?
I don't think they got high. I think they just
Why
got really
the fuck
sick.
is people doing the helium?
Yeah. Hey,
That's
Whippets
what Whippets is, right?
Whippets.
That's helium,
no,
right?
no, no. It's different. I think
Oh.
Yeah.
helium makes your voice really high pitched, and then Whippets and like Nas does the opposite. It makes your voice really deep.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what is Whippets? What's the correct way to use the Whippet?
To fill up balloons.
Yeah. Oh,
It is
whoa.
for balloons, right?
Well, the Whippets, we use those at
is it?
Starbucks to make whipped cream. So you put in a thing, and you know the
Oh,
little thing
whip
that
it.
the whipped cream, whipped cream is supposed to be in there.
Oh.
So it's heavy whipping cream, and you put in there, and it goes, tss, so it makes it whipped cream.
And
But
you're
if you take the
you're
whipped cream
inhaling
out,
the aerosol.
Yeah.
So what you saying is this is Starbucks' fault because somebody at Starbucks was high.
No, I feel like
And tried that.
you could buy them at party supply store. I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't say where you should buy them, but I've seen the homies with like receipts, like big boxes of like party supply stores, and just like, yeah, bro, you want one? I'm like, I'm good. I haven't done Nas since I was like 18, and I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I'm
You got the 2 or 5s?
The 2 for 5. I was.
I've never tried that, but I
You never
always
tried Nas?
DJ'd right next to
You
the
were,
balloon.
yeah, you were in the jerkin
The
era.
balloon
That's all there
giver.
was.
Wait, what is Nas?
Jungle Juice
Yep.
and Nas.
And
2 for 5.
4 Locos.
And 4 Locos. Yeah,
Four Locos.
That was
What
the
is
era.
Nas?
It's nitrogen oxide. Like
Yeah.
the shit in the Fast and the Furious movie.
But how do you get it? What is it like? Where do you?
You go to a
like, how-
performance store.
Yeah.
You go to a car performance racing store.
No, you're not picking up what I'm putting down.
Like, how do you get it? Oh, like
What
you
do
put
you
in a
do?
balloon. You put in a balloon.
And then like bite the
Inhale
balloon
it,
and then
yeah.
take the stuff.
Like, well, you don't like tie the knot on the balloon. Like you like put it around. You know, like you're filling up balloons, and then you hold it, and then you inhale it.
Oh.
It's similar to Whippets, but I feel like Whippets
But
are
it's like
probably
the same
easier.
high, right? It's like
yeah, I
10
think it's the same
seconds.
high. I
10
think
seconds of joy.
Whippets are probably easier to get because I remember back in the day, like the Nas shit was like, you had to like, we used to pull up on like the Sloss and Swap meet. There were some guys that we knew. We'd be like, yo, like we got the 80-pound tank right here, or no, 20-pound tank. Like, how much can you fill it up for? They tell us like $80. We all pitch in on it, and then we go to the party supply store, buy a bunch of balloons. You know what I mean? And then we just like vibe out, and you know, a lot of times we would almost crash a car or, you know, wild shit.
It sounds like you were in a party crew.
Almost something like that.
I'm glad everybody is smoking weed now.
And Whippets.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Whippets to get out of here.
It's a thing. It's
Yeah, it
everything's a
comes in
cycle.
and out. It comes
Yeah.
in and out.
But when you see grown ass people doing it, like it's a little different. Like I can't imagine no grown ass people inhaling a balloon.
You didn't see the stinks when they came?
Yeah, I heard them.
Yeah.
I heard the Whippets out there.
And they came with more. Like they like ran out at some point and somebody went somewhere to get
And
some
got
more.
some. Yeah.
Shout out to the stinks, man. I think that's it for this week.
All right.
I'll see y'all. I'm gonna be out of here. I'm off to Hawaii.
You're going to Hawaii?
Yes, sir. Oahu.
What?
Wait, what's Oahu? Did I just make up a word? Or is
No,
that,
that's it.
what is that? What does that mean?
Oahu. That's a city.
Oh, it's a city. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought
It's
I
an
was saying
island. No,
like
it's an island. It's an
I thought
island.
I was saying like peace out.
What you going? What you going for?
Work.
You going to Hawaii to work?
That's
Yeah.
a lot. Aloha.
Aloha.
Are
Aloha.
you? Are you funding the whole trip?
No.
You split the trip
Yeah.
between how many parties?
I'll see you guys next week. Mad lately. I'm Rosecransvic.
Gina Views.
Gabe C.
We out.